What up, world? I'm Steve, founder and CEO of Crypto Crew University. This is where we keep crypto simple. Today, another exciting video. Is this a Bitcoin and crypto rally, or is this the beginning of warning signs? If you guys are new, join the movement. Hit that subscribe button right now. And everybody, hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate you guys. It's great to see you live from Hong Kong. I want to read you guys something very important. You guys already know, top rated crypto classes in the whole industry. Now, a perfect 5-star rating from over 193 students. I'm going to read you a quick review or summarize it from Kay. Kay signed up to the classes, used the strategies that I teach, my personal strategy, and made one trade with profit of $4,000, which is way more than the cost of the classes. Kay, thank you for your review. Keep up the great work. And Kay says, quote, "It was signing up for the classes was my best decision I have made this year." If you guys know that you don't have a strategy, today is the day you're going to make that big change and be like, Kay, make $4,000 on that first trade after my classes. If you've been in crypto 1 year, you're going to sign up to this combo. It's the top selling item, the one all my students rave about. Right now, you can save $100 on this. It'll be the first link in the description, and I'll link it for you right here. If you've been in crypto just a few months, you're going to sign up to this combo. It'll be the second link in the description, and I'll link it right here as well. And you can save $150 with that combo right now. Today is the day you make that big change. Today is the day you get a strategy and turn things around. This is going to be an exciting video. We're going to cover a lot of things. We're also going to cover XRP, one of the hotly debated topics in today's crypto world. But first, we're going to cover what is going on with Bitcoin and crypto. Is this a rally, or are there warning signs emerging? Again, what I would like you guys to do, anytime that you have a theory in crypto, test both. Look at both strategies. This is how to be a powerful investor. All right, so we're going to look at the bullish case and the bearish case and see which one is more powerful and what are the big things to watch out for both, so that we can keep an even mind. Now, what you'll see is that we've had a big move the past few days. What I would like you guys to do during these moves, don't get too excited. Stay even keel. The best investors always even keel. When prices are going down, not too sad, not panic selling, even keel. When prices are going up, not too excited, not buying in, no FOMO, all right? Even keel, all right? So we have some excitement in the market, but we are staying level-headed. Now, bullish case first. Let's do the bulls. Bulls, price action first. You guys already know we've had continued movement upward with our higher lows. This is fantastic. We have our low here, our higher low, and our higher low. What we haven't done with the bulls, and the biggest thing we want to watch out for, is the past 10 months we've created lower highs. We have never created a higher high in 10 months. So for bulls, what I would like to see you guys focus on right now is this 100-day moving average. This is holding us down. It's the most critical level right now in all of crypto. It's that 6,800. What is Bitcoin going to do with 6,800? All right. What we want to do for the bulls is break above 6,008 and hold that as support, and then test our biggest test. The biggest test by far is going to be this one, 7,004, for two reasons. Number one, this will create our first ever higher high. All right, again, it's been 10 months and we've created lower highs. If we break 7,004, it'll be our first higher high, which changes the trend. That's the big thing that I'll start getting a lot more optimistic about. Again, not excited, not bull rally, not to the moon. Optimistic, that's a change in trend. Change in trend is 7,004. Number 2 reason is we would break the 200-day moving average. Steve, when's the last time we broke the 200-day? Well, we've got to go back about 6 months, guys. We've got to go back about 6 months, a little over 6 months, to the middle of March where we broke it just briefly and then fell behind under the 200-day since. So those are the 2 big tests. If we break 7,004, we're going to break the 200-day, and that's a big change in trend, more optimistic, not excitement, not to the moon, not bull rally, all this stuff, okay? So what we're looking for short term is exactly that. What we see in the RSI for the bulls is that we've continued. Again, this is a common theme during a bear market when we're starting to change a trend is higher lows, okay? But the big downfall during this bear market to really change trend is we haven't yet created a higher high as well as the RSI and price action. For the bulls, we're excited about this move in the stochastics. Remember on our previous video, we had talked about that 20 level is support and resistance just as the 80 level is as important. So we broke above the 20 and then we had a downward pointing cross and we said previous resistance hopefully holds future support, and I hope we hold that 20 as a bull, bounce off of it and move up. We do have a cross above the 80, a little overextended, but we know we can stay above that for 1 to 2 weeks, not a problem. The biggest thing to watch out for the bulls is the stochastics. You do not want to see it cross below the 80. Pay close attention to how this plays out. We have our first red candle. We had a pierce through during today's candle all the way up to 6,008. Obviously, that's where our extreme resistance is. The stochastics is going to tell us, do we have the momentum to break above that and rally up to create a new higher high for the first time ever? The stochastics is the indicator I would like you to watch for that. Let's move to the 3-day. What I noticed right away with the 3-day, look at our 2 moving averages. They are doing a squeeze action on the price. All right, we've moved between these 2 for a long period of time, bouncing from our support up to our resistance, and those moving averages are squeezing it. Okay, we're getting tighter and tighter and tighter, and one of those is going to break. The top one is at 7.2 and the bottom one is at 6.1. Those are the 2 levels to watch for that big picture. You can see here on the 3-day a clear trend with our moving averages. But again, we have not created a higher high. That's one thing we're looking for to really change this trend. We do have a stochastics cross up on the 3-day with plenty of room to move up. So that's one thing we're watching as well. On the stochastics, we would like to create a higher high on the %K from 62, 61. You can see currently in the blue there, we're at 53. All right. So that's what we're seeing for the bulls. Now let's go to the bears so we can talk about it from 2 perspectives and see which one is stronger. The bullish case, the bears is, listen, we're in a bear market. Mind you, on the last video, I saw some comments that there was a misspeak of bear versus bull. My apologies, but if you've watched any of my videos in the past several months, I have been crystal clear that this is a bear market. So my apologies for any confusion, but I know if you watch my videos, you were well aware of what I was saying. So this is a clear bear market. How do you know it's a bear market? There's a lot of ways to define it, and it's unclear with crypto. So it's almost open to interpretation. The way I define it is simply below the 200-day moving average. And that started back in March, and we haven't broken above it since. So bear market, clear. So for the bearish case, this previous move here has been very weak, a little bit slow, and kind of methodical. We haven't had a lot of power behind it, but it's given room for altcoins to really run because Bitcoin hasn't had a big down spike. It's been consistent around these price levels. So altcoins have had room, which we'll get to XRP in a little bit. But for the bearish case, listen, we're being held by the 100-day right now, and it's our most critical level for price at 6,008. Also, with the RSI, you can see our previous support is future resistance. All right, previous support, future resistance. When you're looking at the chart, you're wondering where it's going to happen. Look left. All the answers are there, and we're being held down right now from that level. There's no bearish signals on the stochastics. However, we're going to watch that closely for a breakdown below the 80. All right, so that's our situation right now. As far as price action goes on the 3-day, there's not a lot of bearish case for that big picture. Again, we are looking at this as 6-1 for a breakthrough and breakthrough of 7-2 for the top. We're creating an upward movement, but again, the bearish case is, look, we have not created a higher high. In fact, we haven't done so in 10 months. The main price to watch, the main thing to watch to see who's in control, is it the bears or the bulls, is this 7,004. If we do not break above 7,004, even if we get to 7,003, the bears are still in control, hands down, still in control. We may start to change the trend if we get above 7,004. We are going to see some momentum shift to the bulls. So that's what we're watching from a historical perspective. Now, ETFs have been a big discussion on the streets. Everybody's talking about the ETFs, and I made a bonus video specifically just for my students with the behind the scenes of the ETF. What is the insider information about the ETF? If you're talking to your friends about the ETF, you want this news. It's the most important news for ETF. So stay up to date. How to get this video that I'm speaking about, just sign up to the classes. It's that simple. Sign up to the classes, not only get the classes, but get this ETF video with you. You must know this information. I'm going to read you a quick review from Jacob. Jacob just recently left this review. Jacob took the top selling item on the website, the combo of Intermediate Advanced Pro, the one all my students rave about. And Jacob said that after the classes, he learned the strategies, applied the strategies, and then in 2 weeks, earned back all of the money he paid for the classes in just 2 weeks. Congratulations, Jacob. Keep up the great work. Keep focusing on controlling your emotion, and that strategy, the money will keep coming in. If you know you do not have a strategy and you're just kind of winging it and guessing and being caught in situations of losing money, you've got to make a change today, and it needs to be a big change. You're going to sign up to this combo series if you've been in crypto around 1 year. It'll be the first link in the description. I'll link it here as well. And right now, you can save $100 with that link. You're going to sign up to this combo if you've been in crypto just a few months. It'll be the second link in the description. I'll link it right here as well. And right now, you can save $150. Today is the day you make that big change with your strategy. Today is the day you get a strategy and turn things around. Now, what we're going to cover next is XRP, the big talk of the town. What are the most important things with XRP right now? Well, if we zoom out, there's a clear trend. All right, it's a clear downtrend for 10 months, right? Since January. Why is it a downtrend? We've continued to create lower highs, ladies and gentlemen. Again, during a bear market, it's very difficult to create higher highs. That's why it's a bear market. So we had a previous move in XRP here. It's about 116%, but it's a very common theme of what's happening right now. So we've had a big move. This was a bigger move. However, we got stopped out on the USD chart at 76 cents. All right, why is that important? Look left, and that will tell you. If we look left, we know, okay, our previous support was at 76 cents. So future resistance, 76 cents. So that's where you see we got topped out at right now, but it gets more interesting, guys. It gets more interesting. What I want to show you next is going to open your eyes to what's really going on. If you are like many people, you wanted to buy Ripple in the past few days. If that's you, you know right away that you don't have a strategy. If you wanted to buy Ripple in the past few days, that means you do not have a strategy. Please understand this. What happens if you did have a strategy? My students taking my classes got a screaming buy signal here on 8/14. So if they took that signal and bought and went up to here where we had a great sell signal, that's 215%. That's the difference between having a strategy and not having a strategy. Not having a strategy, maybe you would have made 10 to 15%, but you would be asking, well, should I sell now? Should I wait? Should I sell now? What should I do? If you have a strategy, you know exactly when to buy. You know exactly when to sell. It will change everything for you in crypto. So how do you sign up? It's right here. You're going to sign up to this combo series if you've been in crypto around 1 year. It'll be the first link in the description, and I'll link it for you right here. And you can save $100 with that combo right now. And again, you're going to sign up to this combo if you've been in crypto just a few months. It'll be the second link in the description. I'll link it for you here, and you can save $150. That, my friends, is the difference between having a strategy and knowing exactly what to do and not having a strategy and guessing. But again, Ripple is a momentum play, so we know that these moves are expected. This should not surprise you. Ripple's been doing this for many, many years. Many years. These big moves are at least 100% in the span of a week, and potentially a huge rally if we're in a bull market. We're not in a bull market, so you can't expect us to see one of these monumental moves. All right, we see these little moves and we continue our downward momentum. Ripple needs to cross on the USD value 96 cents to really change that trend. Until then, we're still in a downward movement. All right, this is just a move to profit large amounts of money. You can see we're pretty extended to the upside on the USD chart, a little bit above 80. We're looking like we're about to have a cross here. All right, so that's what we're seeing in the charts. You can see that there is a case with back to Bitcoin. There is a case for us to have a rally, but it needs to first hold support on the 6.8K, and then we need to break 7.4K, which will really start to change the trend. Until then, we can't get too excited. We can't get too sad. We got to stay even keel, and the stochastics is going to tell us everything with this move and how much power we have behind it, and can we continue up. So that's what we're watching. I do want to say that I hope you guys appreciate this video. I am in Hong Kong. It's a trip with my mom. I only see my mom 2 to 3 times a year because I don't live in the US anymore, and my mom and I are very close. And it doesn't matter, bear market, bull market, on a trip with the mom, I'm still providing you guys learning videos to really control your emotions, focus on the learning and strategy, and maximize your money. So I hope you guys appreciate it. Give a big thumbs up if you haven't done so already. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already, and head on over to CryptoCrewUniversity.com. I look forward to welcoming you in and really changing your life with crypto. Peace and love, everybody. Hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day.